Kaohsiung in Taiwan is absolutely one of the best cities I've ever visited, and truly a hidden gem in East Asia. Let me show you why in my 21 best things you must do here in Kaohsiung. Start off your Kaohsiung adventure at the iconic Lotus Pound, where you'll find the massive dragon and tiger pagodas. On approach, you will be welcomed by the zigzag pathway. In Chinese culture, it is believed that evil spirits travel in straight paths. Thus, a zigzag pathway blocks all evil. The dragon symbolizes power and strength, while the tiger wards off disasters. Now make sure to only enter through the dragon's mouth and exit through the tiger to gain a lot of good fortune. Inside, you will find this colorful artwork and steep stairways that lead to the top floor for great views of the Lotus Pound. I guess there is a good reason why they call this Lotus Pound. Oh, and some tiger butt. Next door, you will find the spring and autumn pavilions, plus this massive polar god of mystic heaven. Now let's grab some lunch at the Wakey Wakey Cafe, especially if you are craving some Western style food. This cafe also enjoys great views of the Lotus Pound, where you can even wakeboard. Cool thing is, if you feel adventurous, you can go wakeboarding. For 800 NT, for 2 hours of wakeboarding, you can't really go wrong. But if you haven't had breakfast yet, you must grab a famous Kaohsiung breakfast at Dandan Hamburger for an affordable meal to start your day. Now, this isn't your average fast food burger joint. This combo will set you back 93 NT, roughly $4 US. This is the thing they're most famous for. Actually, that looks beautifully crispy. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, and that sauce is good. It's like a slight curry base. But yeah, a nicely fried chicken patty with a curry paste. This place is a fusion between Western and Taiwanese cuisine. Burgers and soup. A thick soup with cilantro, fried chicken, and a nicely thick broth. Oh, that is absolutely delicious. Our next stop, Chiching Island. But before we jump onto the ferry, let's grab a refreshing dessert on Binhua First Road. This street is loaded with awesome dessert shops. My recommendation, this massive shaved ice with condensed milk, fruit, and mango syrup. This is the small portion here. No, I'm kidding. I think this is around $15 US. The 6-person portion. And it goes up all the way to 20 person. So I can only imagine how massive that bowl must be. This is how you spend your hot summer days in Kaohsiung. So refreshing. Just around the corner, you will find O Cafe, awarded World's Best Coffee Roasters of 2014. So pick yourself up a highly graded coffee and jump on the ferry across the street. To memorize the word Chiching, think of cheese and gin. Chijin. A ferry ticket will cost you 25 NT. That's only 82 cents US. Prices are actually really good down here. 15 NT for just a bottle of water, which is that's not even 50 cents. Great deals. During this ride, you can admire these views of the harbor, and in the distance, the massive 85 Sky Tower, the icon of the Kaohsiung skyline. But more about the 85 Sky Tower later in this video. Once you exit the ferry terminal, rent yourself an electric buggy to easily get around the island. Welcome to Chiching. We got ourselves a little golf cart here, electric. Only $10 US for the first hour, and then it gets cheaper afterwards. Trust me, there is lots to see on Chiching, but often not quite within walking distance, especially in this scorching summer heat. First stop is the Mazu Temple on Chiching Old Street, dedicated to the Chinese sea goddess Mazu. Down the street, you'll find this hilarious fun photography shop where you can take selfies with the most ridiculous objects. Just 89 NT, roughly $3 US to enter this bizarre shop. Hello! Hello! Hey guy! Oh my god, that's amazing! Once you reach the boulevard, check out the massive Cho seafood market for their large selection of dried seafood. Then cruise along the Chiching Promenade. Woo! And make stops at the Rainbow Church, this massive seashell, and its beautiful sandy beaches. It's a weekday, so it's not busy at all. Right behind me here, you see all the ships lining up to enter and depart Kaohsiung Harbor. It's the biggest commercial harbor here in Taiwan. Eventually, you'll reach one of my hidden secrets, the Windmill Station Seafood Restaurant. Kaohsiung is known for its fresh seafood, so as a big connoisseur of fish, I had to go all out and order this massive chirashi bowl of assorted fish, priced at 998 NT. roughly 32 US dollars. I don't think I've ever seen a dish so beautifully prepared. The local fish here is eel. Taiwan exports almost 90% of their eel to Japan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's wet, slightly sweet, and just absolutely delicious. Local fish is always the best, no matter where. Additionally, try their seafood rice porridge at 580 NT, roughly 19 US dollars. It's a lot of shellfish here, lobster, shrimp, mussels, and some octopus. That is beyond creamy. Look at the size of this thing. Again, it's as big as my head. Quality dishes worth every penny. The claw. The Windmill Station seafood restaurants should definitely be on your bucket list. At the entrance of the Kaohsiung harbor, you will find the Shihou Fortress. Whoa, almost hit my head here. Built in 1720 when Taiwan was ruled by the Qing Empire. From Shihou Fort, you can enjoy another great view of Chiching Beach, the Kaohsiung Harbor, and the 85 Sky Tower. Right in the background here, 85 Sky Tower, the biggest building in the city. 85 Sky Tower, designed by the same architect that designed Taipei 101. The tower symbolizes the Chinese character tall and is one of the coolest looking hotels I've ever stayed at. 62nd floor. Let me give you a quick tour of my hotel room, including a gorgeous bathroom and mesmerizing views of downtown Kaohsiung. On the 75th floor, you'll find an impressive observatory deck. The evening is finally kicking in, so it's dinner time. One of my favorite restaurants in Kaohsiung has to be the Old Taiwan restaurant. Take a little trip back in time to the 1950s. Old Taiwan is a themed restaurant decked out with advertisements and scenery from 1950s Taiwan. I paid 1,080 NT, 35 US dollars for 2 soups, 1 massive beer. This thing is huge. The most famous beer here in Taiwan. And 4 dishes. So since this is a retro Taiwanese restaurant, they have like original Taiwanese cuisine as well. Bitter gourd with salty egg. They turned this into a stir fry. And supposedly this is very popular with the locals here. The salty egg and the bitter gourd make for a really nice flavor. This is shredded pork and betel nut flour. Very nice. This tastes like some great homemade cooking. Wow. Now supposedly this is so good that the Buddha cannot resist the temptation of the soup that he's going to jump over the wall. Interesting name for a dish. Oh, there's a very distinct flavor. So as a base, they used pork rib and taro balls, and they add bamboo shoots. Next, 3-cup chicken. So the base ingredients for this dish is sesame oil, soy sauce, and rice wine. Wow. Oh, that's so good. Top off your dinner with a tasty original Taiwanese bubble tea at Zhang Chao. Now that's really good. It's barely sweet. This is absolutely perfect. So the good part is that put 2 full bottles of milk in here. That makes it extra creamy and it's absolutely delicious. These guys have a hell of a time. You guys want some milk too? Just like Taipei, Kaohsiung also has plenty of night markets, with the Ruifeng night market being one of the most popular ones in town, covering almost 33,000 square feet with incredible street food and fun street games. This is a great concept. I've never seen this before. Directions on a crossing. Ruifeng Night Market opens at 5 p.m. and closes between 1 and 2 a.m. Just look at this wide selection of food. Oh my god, the longest fries I've ever seen. My first snack, gua bao. It is basically a Taiwan-style burger. Pork belly, cilantro, that looks amazing. Oh my god. That pork belly is fantastic. And the fact that he has these buns steaming right here in the shop is just absolutely perfect. They got the best business policy here. If it's not good, it's free. This man guarantees it. It's guaranteed. Second snack, a stuffed chicken wing with sticky rice. Chicken on a skewer, but what they did, they actually removed the bones and they stuffed it with sticky rice. Crazy concept, but hey, let's give it a shot. Wow,
Nom, nom, nom. Carrots, sticky rice, and a chicken wing without the bones.
My third snack was so crazy I had to give it a dedicated place on this list. The chocolate fried chicken.
Alright, so here we got our chocolate chicken, straight from the fryer. Oh, look at that sucker. Woo! Look how thick that is. That's massive. But yeah, definitely a thing you should try out here at Rafong Night Market.
And don't leave without playing a fun street game.
Alright guys, look at this whole box of rings. Can you believe it? This stuff is every single night of the week. Unlike any other place in the world where you have to wait a whole year before you have a fair. 50 NT. Let's see if we can win some prizes. I'm going big. I'm going for the champagne. Oh! Maybe I should just do the whole bunch. Okay, oh! Nope. This is tough. Oh! I got one. Well, I got one prize at least, so I'm not going home empty-handed.
Now let's jump on the subway for another popular night market, the Liuhe Night Market. En route you will discover this gorgeous dome of light at the Formosa Boulevard station. The history of the universe plays out on a giant dome of illuminated glass, commemorating the birth of Taiwan's democracy. This artwork is made out of 4,500 glass panels, making it the largest work of glass art in the entire world. A 3-minute walk from the subway station is the Liuhe Night Market, with a wide street food selection and street games. Compared to the Rafong Night Market, this place felt more open and spacious since it's just one long street. Do not leave without playing the bottle fishing game. Trust me, it's a lot harder than it looks. After you satisfied all your cravings, it is now time for the Kaohsiung nightlife. Start the Kaohsiung nightlife at the Black Dog, an international bar with daily specials for snacks, live music, cheap drinks, and many English-speaking expats. Next is Lamp Disco, a fun nightclub with a young Taiwanese crowd, large dance floor, and pumping beats. One important lesson I learned here: keep your drink cup with you at all times, since you got unlimited refills of alcohol. I had the absolute most fun at the Brickyard, a massive underground dive bar with foosball, pool tables, an awesome international crowd, and their popular dance-off parties. Now for the ultimate nightclub experience, check out Muse Kaohsiung. Cover here was 700 NT, roughly $23 and packed with mostly locals. Sadly, not much English is spoken here, but nonetheless, another epic party here in Kaohsiung. This is actually a great place to mingle, so being able to speak a bit of Mandarin is highly recommended. Now those were my 21 best things to do in Kaohsiung. Now go to my website, reformat.com, to download an entire map with all the addresses of all the locations I mentioned in this video, including some gorgeous photographs and all my personal advice. Alright, now here are my bonus tips. Visit Fuguangsheng, a 40-minute drive north from downtown Kaohsiung. This is the largest Buddhist monastery in Taiwan and a breathtaking site, especially for photography. And for something really special, go on a 2-hour road trip from downtown to the most southern tip of Taiwan, Kenting National Park, for its absolutely gorgeous beaches, scuba diving, and cruising through the dunes on ATVs. Now, did I convince you yet of visiting Kaohsiung? If so, let me know in the comment section below which place you look forward to most of visiting. Now hit that like button on this video if you want to keep supporting the Reformat Show. And please share this video with all your friends that may consider of visiting Taiwan. Now go watch all my other episodes that I recorded here in Taiwan by clicking on this playlist.